Hello to all my composed men out there, new and old. This is the Composed Man here, and I hope you've had a great day. I'm happy to be back with another video to explore the psychology of the composed man, understanding emotions without being controlled by them. Emotional control isn't about becoming cold, it's about mastering warmth. It's not about suppressing your feelings, it's about directing them. Because a man who cannot control his emotions will always be controlled by them. In this video, we'll break down the psychology of emotional control, how it works, why it matters, and how to strengthen it like a muscle. Because composure is power. Most people confuse emotional control with emotional suppression. Suppression is denial. It's pushing feelings down until they explode later. Control, on the other hand, is awareness plus discipline. It's the ability to feel fully while choosing how you respond. It's the pause between stimulus and response, the space that determines the quality of your life. Philosopher Benedict Spinoza once said, "Emotion, which is suffering, ceases to be suffering as soon as we have a clear picture of it. That's suffering." That clear picture is where composure lives. It's the mental gap between being triggered and being intentional. From a biological perspective, emotions are chemical storms. They arise in the limbic system, the emotional brain, particularly the amygdala. When it senses threat or desire, it floods your body with adrenaline, cortisol, and dopamine. Emotional control activates the prefrontal cortex, the rational brain, to regulate those impulses. This is the part of your mind that says, "I feel angry, but I choose patience. I feel fear, but I choose courage." Think of it as a dialogue between two systems, the ancient emotional mind and the adapted reasoning mind. Emotional control is the art of balancing them, not letting one dominate the other. Emotional control is the foundation of masculine strength, not in a macho way, but in a mature way. Because strength is not how much force you can exert, it's how much chaos you can contain. When a man controls his emotion, he doesn't overreact. He doesn't chase validation. He doesn't crumble. When things fall apart, he becomes steady, and steadiness commands respect. This is why it resonates to this day. It's not about suppressing emotion, it's about maintaining your self-respect. In a world addicted to instant reactions, fast talking, the composed man stands apart. He's calm, deliberate, and he's grounded. Psychologists call this emotional regulation. It's the process of recognizing, labeling, and reframing emotions before they take control. Labeling emotions. Saying to yourself, "I'm pleased" or "I'm feeling good," actually increases its power. Your brain moves the feeling from the amygdala to the rational prefrontal cortex, which allows reasoning to step in. Reframing goes a step further. Instead of "this situation is unfair," you think "this situation is testing my patience." "This is testing my discipline." Same moment, different mindset. Over time, this rewires your emotional habits. Your default becomes composure. Control isn't born, it is built through practice and awareness. Observe before reacting. When you feel triggered, notice your body, your breathing, your heartbeat, your tension. Observation creates the distance. Name the emotion, simply saying, "I feel frustrated." Engaged is logic, and it lowers the intensity. Reframe it. Ask, "What is this emotion trying to tell me?" Every emotion carries information. Anger signals boundaries. Sadness signals loss. Anxiety signals uncertainty. Breathe intentionally. Deep, slow breathing tells your nervous system you are safe. It buys you seconds. And those seconds can save relationships, decisions, and lives. True composure comes from presence. You can't control emotions you're unconscious of. The more present you become, the more control you gain. Meditation, solitude, and journaling aren't soft habits, they're psychological training grounds. They teach you to sit with discomfort without collapsing into it. And over time, you develop emotional endurance. It's like weightlifting for the mind, every conflict a chance to build internal strength. Emotional control isn't the absence of emotion, it's the mastery of it. It's knowing that power isn't loud, it's quiet, measured, and intentional. The composed man doesn't react to the world, he responds to it. And in that response, he defines who he is. He who controls his emotions controls his destiny. If this message resonated, subscribe to The Composed Man, where we explore psychology, philosophy, and modern masculinity through the lens of composure and control. Stay grounded, stay composed,